Hi everyone, welcome to my new episode of Peter's English podcast. Welcome people, I hope everything is working and I can see that everything is working good and I'm very happy for this. I'm your host Peter, I'm 34 years old, I like learning English and doing my podcast. My hobby is learning English and doing my podcast. I've decided to learn English and doing my podcast because it's my hobby. I want to live without language barriers. I want to visit foreign countries. I want to have better paid job, and I want to connect with other learners of English who like learning English and doing their own English podcast. And I can tell you my story. Everything works still okay. And I can tell you my story of learning English. I've been learning English since August 2022. The first year I was learning only in English grammar. Then I discovered the web pages that were how to learn English in the right way. And from this time, from the year 2023, I watch movies and series in English. I listen to my favorite English podcasts and audiobooks in English. I found my favorite English podcasts and I've been podcasting my own Peter's English podcast since June 2024. I like learning English and doing my podcast. Thanks to learning English and doing my podcast, I can practice my speaking skills in English, I can practice my appearance in English, and I think doing your own English podcast about your own hobbies is the best way how to practice your speaking skills in English, how to practice your appearance, and I think that is the better way than recording yourself only for yourself. And thanks to your own Peter's English podcast, you can really do something interesting that you like do it, that you like build it. And I like doing my podcast and I like writing my own fairy tales in English that I always want to publish for my Peter's English podcast. Yes. You have to practice every aspect of learning English, that is writing, reading, speaking, English grammar and pronunciation, and you have to practice every aspect of learning English. And the best for you is learn English grammar and read thanks to reading and listening interesting English books. Write your own English fairy tales and stories. Create your own novel and create where is your favorite main character. Create your own stories. Publish it in your podcast and do your podcast about your hobbies. And practice your speaking skills with your own English podcast, and who knows, you can be successful. Now what I wanted, yes, this episode is about my totally new fairy tale of my novel, Viera the Vampire Girl Diary. It's chapter 29. I'm going to read you my new last fairy tale of my novel, Viera the Vampire Girl Diary, the chapter 29 right now. Enjoy my reading, and if you don't understand me, you can read it, the whole novel of my Wattpad account or on my website, and I think we can start right now. Here is. At first I want to find it. I don't know if I have it here. Yes, I have it here. Don't worry, people. It has to be funny. And I can see that everything really works great. And without any problem. But don't worry, people. I'm streaming and recording the new episode of my podcast via OBS Studio without any problem. And everything is saved. Don't worry. And we can start. Chapter 29, The Vacation in the USA. I'm going to read you my own new chapter 29, the new story of Viera, the Vampire Girl Diary, of my novel Viera, the Vampire Girl Diary. We can start. I'm going to read you right now. Chapter 29, The Vacation in the USA. Viera Orsak's Diary. Peter, we're flying out for vacation in an hour. And you're just sitting here in the kitchen, sipping coffee like we're already on holiday. Where I snapped, glaring at him. Look at your suitcase. You call that organized? It's a mess, like a battlefield. I'll show you what real order looks like. Peter, still in vacation mode, shrugged and took another sip. There you go again, yelling like a banshee. You're not the boss of me anymore. I love my mess. Oh, really? Vera shouted, eyes blazing. Here, oops, now everything's on the floor. What a pig you are. I'll teach you some manners, you mutt. She dumped the entire contents of his suitcase onto the ground like trash. Come here, you mutt, and watch closely. This is how you properly pack. You need a firm hand. I'll turn you into a real man in no time. The Mummy Hotel closed a long time ago. Peter muttered to himself, all right. If you want peace from the devil, you've got to be a gentleman. Big mistake. Vera, reading his thoughts like a psychic vampire, instantly messaged him, I heard that, you what? You'll be flying in the luggage compartment like my pet. Call dinners until you lose your mind, and don't even think about coming near me until further notice. That devil will find someone fun to sit with on the plane. She smiled seductively, clearly enjoying Peter's jealousy. You wouldn't dare, Peter thought, shooting her a furious look. Oh, really? Viera teased. What are you going to do? Punish me like a naughty little girl? Try it, and you'll be launched on into the clouds, you creep. She giggled flirtiously and winked at him. In the end, Vera packed Peter's suitcase exactly the way she wanted. My sweet baby, my little kitty, she purred. I'll pack you up nice and tight and unpack you when it's your turn. Peter was boiling with rage. Do we really need to drag around this many suitcases? Peter shouted across the terminal at London Heathrow. We're not escaping from your psycho mother. These bags are stuffed with nonsense. Typical woman stuff. Honestly, I'd love to toss them all into the nearest trash bin right now. His voice echoed through the hall. Vera turned slowly, her expression darkening like a thunderstorm. The only thing that needs to be thrown out is you, Matt, she hissed. Raise your voice at me one more time and I'll drink your blood cold. And trust me, you won't enjoy it. Don't embarrass me. Her voice was loud, aggressive and terrifying. Her tongue split into 3 directions. Her eyes turned blood red, glowing like pure darkness. She bared her razor-sharp fangs with pride. Peter immediately felt the fear crawl down his spine. He wisely chose silence. Vera smirked, satisfied. That's better. Good, kitty, she purred. You do enjoy obeying, don't you? Don't worry, I've got a special surprise waiting for you when I decide to perform the transformation ritual. She smiled flirtatiously, her eyes still glowing, and Peter gulped. I know you like my mother more than me, Viera laughed, teasing Peter. Don't worry, I'll make sure she doesn't steal you away for herself. That twisted old witch? Don't scare me like that, Peter snapped, clearly annoyed. Don't play innocent with me, Matt, Viera growled. I know you like her. She's prettier than me, younger, more experienced. She knows how to get any man she wants. Her eyes sparkled with jealousy and admiration as she spoke about her mother. Well, now I know where you got your hidden talents. Peter winked seductively at Viera. Careful, she purred. You're scoring weak points. You won't win me over that easily, you charmer. She smiled flirtatiously, completely unaware that several unfamiliar faces in the terminal were watching her closely. Their eyes scanned her every move. Their eyes scanned her every move, calculating, silent. Peter was her weakness. She adored him so much that her powers, usually sharp and alert, began to falter. Her guard was down, her instincts dulled. She teased him lovingly, and Peter, caught in her spell, floated somewhere between please and dread. Her beauty hypnotized him, but the chill down his spine reminded him Viera was no ordinary woman. Viera in her perfect beauty, with an elegant red summer dress, high-heeled pumps, and a stylish black hat, captivated the entire airport. Her deep neckline attracted the interest of every man at the airport and caused loud sighs from jealous women who yelled at their husbands not to admire the forbidden, perfect charm and grace of Peter's girlfriend Viera. Do you have to show off so obviously in front of every man like a model in a competition? Every guy is undressing you with his perverted gaze. I can't take it anymore. Do you always have to show off your beauty to absolutely everyone? Peter fumed, turning red with jealousy. I love to seduce men. I like to show off for handsome guys, but I especially love it when you're so wildly jealous, my little tomcat. I love that jealous look of yours, and I can always enjoy it to the fullest. Get used to it. You get what you teach. Viera flirtatiously winked at Peter as she placed all the suitcases on the conveyor belt. Good day, miss. We don't often see such a rare diamond here. Where are you off to, my little dove? Started the lecherous old airport worker who was checking tickets and documents. I'm going on vacation to the United States, handsome. Viera seductively winked at the worker. When he felt the look of a pretty girl, he immediately started giving her more attention than was necessary. He sensed an opportunity. All alone, my little dove? Where is your boyfriend or maybe your husband? The worker hit on Viera. Unfortunately, I'm not alone. I'm going on vacation to the United States with this clumsy oaf. I mean my boyfriend. Is there a chance for a discount? Viera activated all her flirting techniques on the worker. Of course. I'm always happy to help such a beautiful woman in need. I'm a gentleman of the old school. 200 euros is on me. Go on, my dear. Have a pleasant time. The old worker looked at Viera with a love-struck expression. That's how you do business, Tomcat. Watch and learn. Viera winked seductively at Peter. Good day to you, beautiful. Don't be shy. Come on through our security check with your little helper. Are you single? Winked a second lecherous old man, a worker at the security checkpoint. Unfortunately not. I have I have to have this poor guy on my neck. Such a burden. He's such a burden. Viera started to complain seductively to the second worker. Oh, we have a beep. I'll have you to ask you. The second man began to blush. That's no problem, young man. I'll show you anything you want. Viera flirted seductively, her face completely red in a very shy voice. Then that won't be necessary. Just take everything. I'll make sure you have a pleasant flight, miss. The worker winked seductively at Viera. Thank you. You're so sweet, uncle. Viera thanked him seductively, her face entirely red, and she and Peter made it onto the plane without any problems. What was that all about? You did that on purpose, Peter yelled at Viera. Of course, what else? Thanks to me, we got on the plane without a problem with all my things that otherwise couldn't get on board. We got a pretty big discount on the flight, and as you can see, VIP category, reserved especially for me. Viera proudly showed off to Peter. Fine. You win, you devil, Peter fumed. Viera purred softly like a cat in Peter's arms for the entire flight. It's so cozy sleeping in your arms. Wake me when we arrive in New York, my darling kitty, she whispered seductively. Peter meanwhile relaxed with his favorite English podcasts, something he absolutely loved. The flight went smoothly, but unknown criminals were observing Viera and Peter intently from a distance the entire time. Viera, enchanted by Peter, was emotionally distracted. Her vampire instincts dulled. Her powers faded in his presence. She didn't notice anything suspicious during the flight, but as soon as they stepped foot on American soil, Viera Orsak, you are under arrest for organizing and supporting a criminal group, announced a man in black standing on the tarmac in New York. You are facing 300 years in prison. Do not resist or you may worsen your situation, another agent shouted. We found millions of American dollars from her dirty business, a third voice called out. And this backpack contained millions of euros from other criminal activities. Viera screamed in anger. I'm innocent. This can't be true. Someone must have framed me. The lead officer replied flatly. Every criminal claims they're innocent. Save the fairy tales, miss. Viera turned to Peter in desperation, tears streaming down her face. Peter, I'm innocent. You have to believe me. I love you, my kitty, please. Peter, completely stunned, couldn't speak. He was frozen in shock. What now? He thought, his mind racing. Suddenly, a beautiful vampire woman appeared and smiled at Peter, her charm overwhelming. She had read his thoughts. Leave this to us, handsome kitty, she purred. Then she winked furiously at him and commanded her minions. Take him, boys. I don't want my kitty escaping. Peter shivered. He recognized her. She was the owner of the nightclub in London where Peter had once been forced to slave away. No pay, no freedom. She leaned close, eyes glowing and purred. Here's a mop, a bucket, and a sponge, Matt. You'll scrub my toilet until you lose your mind. Then we'll have some fun together. Once I'm in the mood, you filthy thing. She winked at Peter, her revenge just beginning. It was she whom Viera once defeated to save her boyfriend, and now she was back. No trials! Where's my lawyer, you must? Viera screamed from inside a cage, locked in a cave, isolated in complete darkness. Shut your mouth, you cow! Or we shall eat it for you. Speak one more time and your Peter will find out what a vampire's kiss really feels like. The animal captors laughed. Let her join the others. Let's have some fun, they snickered. That's an excellent idea, said another. Fresh meat has arrived. The vampire women laughed. Come here, Kitty. Time to meet your new friends. They giggled, clearly fellow prisoners. Use your powers once and you'll get another 300 years in prison, Kitty. Your Peter won't save you this time. He betrayed you. He's been working with us all along. He played his role perfectly. You'll rot in prison forever, the captors mocked. I don't believe that. My Peter would never betray me. Viera snapped back proudly. Oh, really? Here is the message he left for you. Hey, you cow, I finally got rid of you. I've always wanted to betray you in the most disgusting way and end up in the arms of your enemy, my new moose. Bye, love, Peter said cheerfully, kissing his captor, the beautiful vampire woman who had once been his boss at the nightclub. Yes, you cow, someone finally broke you. Peter wanted to hurt you for a long time. He was sick of your dominance, your attacks worse than death. Enjoy your vacation in hell, you pig. The vampire woman laughed during a video call, which another vampire proudly shoved to Viera with pure contempt. He betrayed me. That pig used to me and humiliated me. Just wait until I get my hands on you, Matt. Viera sobbed loudly, not caring who heard her. She cried openly, ignoring the shame and humiliation. I didn't deserve this kind of humiliation, girl, she said aloud through her tears. Viera's crying moved all the vampire women in the prison. They rose up against their captors, and with love and solidarity helped Viera escape and take revenge on Peter for his disgusting affair. Look at the little tomcat scrubbing our toilets. Finally some fun! The bloodthirsty vampire women giggled flirtiously, unable to take their eyes off Peter. He's mine! One vampire hissed to another. No way! This handsome guy is mine! Laughed the second. Back off, ladies! This one's fresh meat. Move along, now! Barked the most beautiful vampire, the one Peter was drawn to. Or maybe it was her vampiric charm that pulled him in like a magnet. Come here, Kitty, you're mine, forever. But before I sink my teeth into you, you need to see something. Hey, you dog! I finally got rid of you. Yes, I betrayed you willingly. Finally, I got a pile of money and a hot vampire to play with. Enjoy your time in hell. It's over between us forever. Viera laughed seductively through a video call, wrapped in the arms of a tall, muscular vampire. She kissed him passionately, deliberately, just to wound Peter deeper. Peter stood frozen, stunned. First came rage, hot and wild, then came tears. He broke down, sobbing beside the beautiful vampire who had once been his boss. She now flirted with him more boldly, luring him closer with every glance. Peter fought like a lion, but the sting of Viera's betrayal shattered him. He gave in, ready to surrender to the sharp fangs of the alluring vampire, until suddenly Viera attacked. Let me deal with the dog first, she screamed, lunging at the beautiful vampire. You'll taste my fangs before he does, you mutt. I'll show you what it means to mess with me. Viera focused all her vampiric power on Peter, power no demon could match. With a gentle force of her mind, she pulled him toward her. Peter instantly turned into mist and vanished with Viera into the unknown. Now I'll deal with you, Matt. You broke my heart, and you're about to get the reward you deserve. Viera screamed and Peter lunging at him like a wild, bloodthirsty vampire. Her eyes glowed red, her enormous fangs gleamed like razors, and her free tongue flicked with fury. You're the one who broke my heart, you cow. You dubbed me over the internet. I didn't deserve that kind of humiliation, Peter shouted back, furious. What? Don't lie to me, please. What are you even saying? You're the one who called me online and humiliated me, dumped me like a joke. You won't escape now. I'll show you what it means to play with my feelings. Viera shrieked, her voice wild and monstrous. She attacked Peter, ready to bite him with her massive fangs. And then suddenly she felt something. Love. Peter felt it too. Viera's violent rage melted into soft, passionate kisses. They tricked us, my kitty. My whole world collapsed. I don't want to live without you. Forgive me for everything. I love you, my darling. Viera whispered sweetly to Peter. Forgive me for my flaws, my love. I love you. It's all my fault. I take the blame, Peter replied. Shh, my kitty. Are you cold? I am too. Love will warm us. I just want to cuddle with you, Viera said, gently holding him close. Well, well, look who we have here. Our little lovebirds, Peter and Viera. Take them, boys. But first, I want to settle the score with you, Viera, you cow. I orchestrated everything. I'm the one who committed the crime against you. Yes, I admit it. It was all me. Love, the mad vampire who owned a nightclub in London. Peter is my meat, you cow. I'll never give him up to you willingly, she snarled. Viera stepped in front of Peter, determined to protect her love and her happiness to the very end. How romantic! I can't wait to see your face when I start playing with your precious Peter, sneered Viera's rival. You won't get the chance, cow. Viera growled in a dark voice, her eyes glowing red, her massive fangs bared. Suddenly Viera's entire army and family appeared behind her. I've got everything recorded, Viera. The full confession of our kidnapper. The show's over, you monstrous vampire, Peter declared, cuddling close to Viera. The table have turned. You're going in that cage. No, I've got a better punishment for you. You'll marry the worst werewolf we have. He'll tame you, Viera laughed. All the darkness vanished from Viera. Without her usual theatrics, she threw herself into Peter's arms, cheered on by her army and family. They kissed for a long time, ignoring everything around them. Eventually, Peter and Viera enjoyed a luxurious vacation in the USA by the sea. They visited all the famous romantic spots, laughed together, and watched vampire actors perform scenes that mirrored their own story. The vampires who had played the drama apologized to both of them, confessed everything, and pledged loyalty to Viera, their goddess and queen. This experience bonded Peter and Viera forever. Their love grew even more passionate. The end. What do you think, people? I like it. This story is perfect. I'm proud of it. And I think I was reading very good. Yes, I'm proud of me. Why not? But okay. Follow me. Watch. You can find my novel Viera the Vampire Girl Diary on my Wattpad account, on my website. You can read and watch it in the same time. I really recommend you to do it, because I want to inspire you, because my Peter's English podcast is about inspiring. I want to inspire you for learning English and doing your own English podcast, because it can be very funny for you when it's about your hobbies. And I really recommend you to write your own fairy tales in English like me, because you can really improve your English. You can have a lot of fun with funny dialogues and with your story that is important for you. And in the end, I want to tell you that you can have fun. Yes, I forgotten, but I wanted to say that the most important idea is that you are doing it for yourself. Thank you for watching, people. Thank you for your listening. I want to end this episode, chapter 29 of Viera the Leper Girl Diary, my novel Viera the Leper Girl Diary right now, and I want to tell you bye bye.